Vi lægger hårdt ud, mine damer og herrer. Et internationalt topopgør. Her kommer The Cursed Assassin, Kara.
This is BODYSLAM's Pool and Super Show. I am your missing piece, your voice of Scandagram's TJ Lea. And the man about to come out of this entranceway is arguably the best unsigned junior heavyweight in all of Europe. He is the Cursed Assassin, born by Sweden by way of Yokohama, Japan, the living Ronin, Kara. And he is here to make a showcase match for this capacity crowd. And mark his words, take his hand, or heaven will burn. There is an atmosphere around this one, there is an aura around Kara as we celebrate 10 years of this man and this business. We look at the past, we look at the present, and he very well may be the future of BODYSLAM wrestling. But he is going to have to climb the highest of mountains because he is taking on the pound for pound best wrestler in all of Europe. This is a showcase match. The former Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion defended that belt at Populset just over a year ago against Jordan Oliver in one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. And now he wants to basically improve on his legacy. He wants Scandagram's greatness. The Cursed Assassin is ready to make his mark in 2025.
Og vi laver her hans modstander, lavet larm for den internationale superstjerne, Michael Oku.
When you talk about an international showcase, it doesn't get much bigger than the Rev Pro undisputed British heavyweight champion, #1 pound for pound in Europe, fresh off the Jericho Cruise. Now we play master of the half crab, Michael Oku, returns to BODYSLAM after 15 months, determined to make his mark at the biggest show in Scandi history. It doesn't come more credentialed than Michael Oku. For him, it is about continuing a streak of excellence. It is about cementing his name as best and keeping that moniker by taking on, as I said, arguably the best unsigned junior heavyweight in the world, in Kara. There are very few things Michael Oku has not done in a wrestling ring. if anybody was destined for greatness to carry this nation on their back, not named Will Ospreay or Zack Sabre Jr., he is standing in that ring, and his name is Michael Oku. What a way to kick off things at Poland. This crowd is electric. The feeling is electric. Ceremony is out of the way. All that's left to do is dim the lights, ring the bell, and let chaos reign. Senior referee Fynne presiding on this contest. This is a battle of egos, and lest we forget, this is not the first time Kara and Michael Oku have faced each other, and if you saw our socials, you'll see that history goes back over half a decade between these two. And in that time, both men have gone on to sheer greatness. And only one man can emerge victorious and carry that momentum through Skandergraps into 2025. It might be a ways away, but we do look ahead to the Skandergraps Invitational, the 6th annual. And we wonder, will these two end up in that bracket? Will either of them end up in that bracket? Kara showing very little respect, and that is something we've come to learn about him, is that you have to earn his respect. Bell rung, and our first contest underway. Crowd already electric. Crowd making their intentions clear. And this is the thing about Kara. Sometimes you love him, sometimes you hate him. But here, there is no love for the Swede. Surprisingly, it's the age-old rivals of the Danes, the English, getting a cheer. You would not expect that. Well, didn't take long for battle lines to be drawn. Good collar tie-up. All about imposing your will early in a match like this, and Oku had the longer limbs, arguably a bit more strength, but Kara is the definition of speed kills. Referee Fynne making it clear he will not tolerate any of that. Well, went for the kick, and of course, a black belt Taekwondo master is Ender, and it is that Karatma he has knocked people out with. He ended the match with Jordan Oliver with a hellacious Karatma, and then a bloody Sunday to retain that Big Japan Junior Heavyweight title. A 42-minute affair. Ender can go into the deep waters, but we know that Michael Oku can. There was that legendary match where Will Ospreay passed the torch to him a year ago for the Rev Pro Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. Now, Oku imposing his will here. Fynne trying to be impartial, and Ender takes a little bit of advantage here. Trying to wear Oku down, get him to the center of the mat. And for Ender, this is a personal affair. This is about getting not just a win back, but a win over the guy that everybody is aspiring to be. Everyone wants to go and wrestle in front of AEW and be recognized by 10,000 people. Everybody wants to have the Rev Pro Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. Everybody wants to do the Jericho Cruise, to do the things like CMLL that Michael Oku is doing. But arguably, there are a lot of people in the Scandinavian scene who want to do what Ender Kara's doing, to go over to Japan, to go and be adored over there, to win a title over there as the first Gaijin in 20 years. There is envy amongst many in the back. These two stand in rarefied air, but they both have something the other wants. Momentum, a victory in weight. And now some misdirections and a nice head scissors there from Oku and a picture-perfect drop kick. Caught Ender right on the mush, might have knocked some brain cells loose. And I'll tell you something, Michael Oku has packed on some size, some muscle since the last time we saw him. And going early for that half grabbing. This is how he beat Ender the last time. Put away so many people, and Ender wisely not only gets the ropes, but starts kicking away at the arm of Oku. And when I tell you that Michael Oku has put away the greatest with that half grab, I am not being facetious. Ender, perhaps to himself, feels he needs to show the growth he's had. And at 27 years old, he is only getting better, not even in his prime yet, but he wants to show he is not a 21-year-old kid anymore. He's traveled, he's credentialed, and he is able to hang in there with Oku. But right now, Oku is getting the better of these striking exchanges. Nice chop. And another. And now Oku not satisfied with just one apiece. Trying to chop through the chest of Ender and get to that heart. And Oku, strong whip, but Ender quick and limber off those ropes. Springboard drop kick, he gets one back. And the crowd may be momentarily impressed, and they remember that they don't like him, but it's hard to boo a guy who's that athletically gifted. But I can assure you, Ender does not care about the crowd reactions. He only cares about winning. Beautiful! Ender Kara taken to the skies, clears the top rope with ease. Eight minutes in already getting at This Is Awesome Show. The Poolin fans are in for a treat, and I would venture a lot of them are new to the BODYSLAM product. They have no idea what they're in for tonight, if this is where they've set their bar. Because trust me, not only can these boys go much, much higher gears than this, we've got a cage warfare match. We have a ladder match. We have tag team titles on the line. We have so much planned for you. Right now, the focus on this international dream match contest. What a PK from Ender Kara. Lateral press, didn't get the pin, hooks the leg this time, just a 2 on both counts. This time puts all his weight behind it. Not enough, but you see the evolution of the pins from Ender. And Ender Kara wants to get one back on Oku now. Trying to pull him into the corner to start measuring. Wait for another chop, but no. And Oku on jelly legs here. Ender just daring him to get back up. Oku doesn't seem to know where he is. Goes for the shot. Oh, what a kick. And I said before, I'll say it again. Ender Kara, black belt in Taekwondo. You don't want to mess with those educated feet. The only person with more dangerous footwork in that ring is Aliss Inc. Ender taking his time, stalking. He's enjoying this. But Oku very willing to keep playing that game. Oh, nasty elbow to the knee. Catches him, goes for that octopus stretch. Center of the ring. And if Ender can grab that wrist and start clasping. But for Oku, he's got to shift his weight and start carrying Ender on his back, which is much easier said than done. On Ender, pulling on the joints, and that's what I was worried about. Takes that arm, isolates it, and Oku gets a rope call there, nice, but makes Ender hold on. Makes Oku work for it. Ender holds on till 4. Makes full usage of that 5 count. Ender with a crisp chop, but seems to be setting something up here. But catches a back elbow. And this is the dangerous thing about Oku, is when he switches into that next gear, that second wind. What a drop kick! Both been given a lot over the course of 10 minutes. Damage accumulation, a real thing in a match like this. But if you know anything about Ender Kara and Michael Oku, they can go into very deep waters that few can follow them down into without drowning. Nice reversal. Oku kick to the midsection, short DDT, and spikes Ender. All that weight on the top of his skull, just a 2. But Oku not done. What a moonsault! 2. Tribute to Lionheart right there from Michael Oku. And Ender not moving as Oku grabs that ankle.
Now we play.
Calls for it, but kicked off by Ender. Misses the kick. Ender grabs him, throws him through, catches him quick, goes for that headlock, picks him up. Oh, reverse off the Bloody Sunday from Oku. Caught in the strength, the core strength of Oku to reverse the fortunes, kick away from Kara. But caught by Oku, what a shot! And if you know anything about Michael Oku, and if you know anything about the history of high jumping, then you might know what's about to follow. And if you haven't seen this before, you are in for a treat. There's a certain high jump maneuver that only Michael Oku does, as he leads 1,000+ Danish fans And Michael Oku gets ready to take a lap round for the fast berry flop. Lands on his feet. What athleticism from Michael Oku every time. He rolls Ender in, who's not reacted since being hit by that. And Oku, one of the most devastating splashes you will see in a wrestling ring, maybe getting ready for his Ender up. Oku goes up, what a frog splash! Cooked him underwears, just a 2. And Oku can't even believe it. He has put so many people away with that. Got full torque, whiplash effect, catching Ender while he's standing up. So Michael Oku says, all right, I'll go for it again. And Ender up, but this time aware of his surroundings and catches the top rope. And if you're Ender Kara, you need to do everything possible to keep a win alive. But look at this, Ender struggling. Ender might have broken a rib. And Ender Kara fighting through a lot of pain right now. I might be going for a super bloody Sunday. And Oku defiant. And a headbutt from Oku sends Kara down. Top rope. Frog splash, nobody there. And Ender smells blood in the water. And starts pulling on those joints, stretching the fingers. And Oku's got to use those long limbs, try and get a rope break. And this is smart from Ender as he maneuvers round. And now stretching all 4 limbs. And a rope break there. Momentum the enemy of Ender Kara as they roll through. Ender Kara might have a broken nose. Hard to tell from here, but I think he's busted open. And that frog slash first hit, I think all the knee went straight to the face of Ender Kara. But he is not deterred. These two beating the ever-loving piss out of each other here in our opening contest. And Oku returns fire. Oh, what a kick! The thud on that reverberating around the pool and venue. Oh my God! These two trying to cave each other's chests in. Oh my God, this is a slugfest. Who wants it more? Who is going to take more punishment in pursuit of a victory here? I know for someone like Ender, there are very few matches he wanted more than this. Oh, the dragon sweep and the double foot stop from Kara. And Ender has done this to so many people. Once he starts getting in that flow state, he is so dangerous as he hooks him a bloody Sunday. Oku, Pele kick. The only thing keeping Ender up in the fucking ropes. Goes over, Ender ducks again. Gets caught, drop toe hold. Beautiful, goes into the half grab, center of the ring. Beautiful reversal from Oku. Ender's nowhere to go. And this is where Oku gets dangerous. He starts talking on the leg. The knee is not meant to bend that way. Well, look at this. Rolls through as Ender. Catches him, hooks him, picks him up. Bloody Sunday. Hooks the leg. Just barely through. And Kara has to keep his foot on the gas. Giving someone like Michael Oku any chance to breathe, any recompense. Not a wise decision, but I can promise you Ender knows that. This is about strategy. This is about personal vengeance. And you can see it in Ender's face as he stalks Oku, who is just barely coming to his senses, crawling to the neutral corner, and Ender looks like he's going to go for like a punt kick. And Ender touching ice and that curse. He wants to get the cure for that curse. Goes in with a punt kick and Oku just goes down. Referee Fynne Kershaw having a check. Ender looks frustrated. Oku may not be able to continue. And pushes the ref off and says, fuck you, this is my moment, but that might have been a mistake. Roll up from Oku too, no. But that's what I'm saying, Ender's so dangerous, gets out of the way. All neck landed for Oku. And Ender, smart floats over, sees it coming, gets caught, super kick out of the air. Ender Kara's Christmas may have just been erased from his brain. As Michael Oku, top rope, frog splash on the back. But Michael Oku's not done. He knows it's not one to put away the cursed assassin. You need to make sure he stays down. Fever pitch here at Poland. Second frog splash. 1, 2, no. Oh no. And Ender kicks out defiant, but Oku ready for it, sits it in for the crab. And Ender just gets the ropes, but this is going to get nasty. Oku wrenching on that leg, hyperextending it, and that's it. That is all she wrote. We talk about game of inches, a game of moments, and on this occasion, Michael Oku was just a little bit more ready. What a feather in the cap of the #1 pound-for-pound wrestler in the UK and Europe, but you cannot take anything away from Ender Kara, who has proven that in the last 6 years, he has grown to become arguably the best junior heavyweight, not signed to a major promotion. But there are still levels to attain for both these men, and Michael Oku is just a slight step above him. What an opening contest for our historic show in Poland. Good to see Ender up and ready, back to his senses. That man is a Ronin. He will be back. He will be better. And a good show of respect there from the cursed assassin to the master of the half crab. Excellence inside a body slam ring. I still believe in the journey and the growth of Ender Kara. And I hope he runs it back with Michael Oku before long. Because maybe on another night, with a little bit more motivation, it would go a different way. But for now, for tonight, Michael Oku is victorious.
Det første tag team, de holder ellers til i det store japanske forbund New Japan Pro Wrestling. I aften er de her i København i poolen. Her er Oskar Løjbe, Yuto Nagashima, Young Blood.
From singles to tag team. And now we have one of the most exciting prospects in New Japan Pro Wrestling on excursion. Oskar and Yuto, the WXW Tag Team Champions. The German-Japanese connection, Young Blood, are in the house. Yuto is a hard-hitting motherfucker, and Oskar is an incredibly tall, lean, beefy boy. And like any top-level tag team, they complement each other perfectly. And they are looking to lead with a victory over one of UK's most exciting new tag teams of 2025.
Modstander. Safire Reed, Anita Vaughan, Hyperactive.
Well, do you know anything about these two young ladies? You'll know that they've been vlogging for a little while. They are best friends. And through that camaraderie, the Radioactive One and Can You Feel It have formed the indomitable team of Hyperactive. Anita Vaughan and Safire Reed, two of the most exciting singles wrestlers, regardless of gender, in the UK. A combustible combination that has translated into an exciting tag team indeed. Can you feel it? Because it's feeling hyperactive. And lest we forget Anita Vaughan, the WXW Shotgun Champion, Safire Reed, one of the brightest prospects at just 22 years old. As we said, BODYSLAM, 10 years, a celebration of past, present, and future Scandinavian and European talent. You are looking at the future in that ring. Oskar in a pretty foul mood today, it looks like. Anita and Safire, they just push each other constantly. And that Hyperactive moniker is not for show. They are every bit the powder keg that they look like. And there's Hyperactive fans here, which is amazing given they've only been a team for about 3 months. That goes to show, if you have a good idea and you're fucking good at what you do, people will pay attention. As referee Mads presides over this tag team contest. I'll tell you something, folks, our referees have their work cut out for them in some of the matches we have later. Looks like we're about ready. Bell rung, and we are underway. Anita Vaughan starting out for Hyperactive. Oskar Lüber starting out for Youngblood. They might be in good spirits and good camaraderie at WXW. It's a different ball game here in Denmark. Oscar's not here to play nice. Maybe he had a brutal flight, I don't know. Anita goes off the ropes. And Anita Vaughan, something to be said about her, moved her whole life from Ireland to the UK, gave up everything, took a risk, and in that year since she joined BODYSLAM at Skran in January of 2024, she has just gone from strength to strength. And if you didn't see her as Triple H in the Multiversal Rumble yesterday, you probably will by the time this comes out because it's gone viral on TikTok for very good reasons with a certain William Ospreay. Oskar Lüber, I would argue one of Germany's most promising talents, both in frame and in ring intelligence, and teaming him with someone like Yuto on excursion with New Japan, it is only making him better. And now Anita calling for Safire, but the strength of Oskar cannot be reckoned with, so they go for a chop instead in stereo. Try for the whip again, and look at that. Oskar throws Safire to the outside. Anita, still the legal performer, tries to go for a scoop slam perhaps, but over 6.5 feet. Oskar is just a beast. But Anita will not be deterred as, Oskar pulls the referee in, and Yuto starts evening the odds for his team, pulling at the hair of Anita. Unbelievable. Caught by Oskar. Scoop slam. That's a long way down. Oskar quite happy to take his time. Throws Anita into the worst corner possible. Tag made. Yuto Nakashima in. This is a wild kid. Doesn't care who he's up against. Man, woman, non-binary, androgynous. He will beat the fuck out of you anyway. He is not bothered. And if you don't like the swearing, well, this is Denmark. We do things differently here. But while that's going on, Mads again distracted and allows Youngblood to take advantage. And look at, oh, come on. That's tasteless. Next to be asking, can you feel it? Which would be very inappropriate. But this is all mind games. There's no gratification. It is simply to raise the ire of Hyperactive. And Safire Reed is a competitor through and through, and not going to be a fan of that. And look at this. Finger in the eye, or the nose, I can't see, of Anita Vaughan. But Safire's got to make sure that temper doesn't get the better of her. I'm not sure what they're saying. I may have to get a translation. According to my translator, it was referee, you have an obligation, which I'm going to guess is a football chant perhaps. But, I mean, they're not wrong. Referee Mads, listen, he's very good at what he does. He's a wonderful announcer, but he is not the senior referee. And there are always learning moments. But he is firmly on it right now. He's locked in. But sometimes referees, they just miss things. It does happen. Happens to commentators as well. And Anita gets up to a vertical base just to be shut down once again by Oskar. Tag made. And now Oskar, oh, come on, Mads. You've got to recognize you're being played here. Come on. And again, and of course, Oskar takes the right moment to let Mads loose. Poor Mads not endearing himself to this capacity crowd right now. Just a 2, or 1.5, technically speaking. But again, Safire, for her part, has to keep her temper under check. I'm hearing another char, but it's not quite made its way around the room yet. And Yuto just gives up, yeah, just kind of says, get fucked. Well, that's what these boys do. I'll tell you something, in terms of tag team cohesion and general experience, Youngblood have that spades. To get on excursion from New Japan says a lot about the expectation of their talent, but Safire Reed finally in, and she is making the most of it. The radioactive one is firing on all cylinders. Nice kick from Safire, and one behind the ear. Oskar will not go down though. 3 kicks and still up to a knee. We go for that radioactive knee and caught by Oskar. Picks her up, but lands the feet to Safire. What an enziguri! And makes sure Yuto stays away. Holds on, Joe. No, never mind. Let's go. I was going to say maybe he holds on for the whole thing, but beautiful from Safire. What a counter! Hooks the leg. No, just a 2. And Safire making up for lost time. Anita back up to her corner, but understandably might be a bit spent. Doesn't matter, tags herself in anyway. And right now, the Hyperactive are trying to go for a suplex, but again, shades of weapon before. Oh, what a palm strike by Oskar. Deep cover, just a 2. Anita might have had her brain scrambled. And Oskar just taking his time. Picks Anita up. Sky high, good God. 1, 2, just kicks out. It's a long way to fall. And Yuto looking out for his partner, gets in, shuts Safire down. Oh, what a knee! Safire might need some dental work when she gets back to the UK. Now isolates Anita, who is the legal competitor. And Oskar might be going for a power bomb. Picks her up, and Anita wisely recognizes the risk. Gets it shut down, dropped a little bit, but didn't get all of it, did Oskar, and that might be what saves Anita. And Oskar looks very angry. You know, Germans sound angry at the best of times, but when one's yelling at you, you know you've really done something wrong. Oh, what a thudding chop. But Anita still standing, and that is what she's known for, resiliency. If you haven't seen her match with Rio from Thrawn in Aarhus, you definitely should check it out. Catches the arm as Anita. Chaperone. Can you feel it? And now look at this. Trying to pick him up. Nearly does. No, shut down by Oskar. Whipped it to the corner, and Anita's got to keep her wits about her. And this time, look at that, holds it as well. What a power, excuse me, for a scoop slam from Anita. It's going to say a powerful scoop slam, just a 2. Nearly missed my damn words. That was impressive. Oh, poor Mads, he's really getting the worst of it. And now the crossface by Anita. But Yuto right there and ready to protect his partner, and Safire gets in. Kicks with him. What a headbutt. God, that was nasty. Goes right through the bottom rope. Nice drop kick. And Oskar maybe senses the momentum is shifting, decides to shut it down. We're going for a double suplex here. And instead, Hyperactive! Turn the tables, pin cover. Oh, so close. Oh, and a crossface applied. And Anita pulled Yuto down. Kangaroo crossface, center of the ring. And making them submit. Center of the ring, that's it. A come-from-behind victory for Safire and Anita Vaughan. Hyperactive just scored a huge win over Youngblood. What a showing from this team in a tag division that is desperate for contenders. Youngblood threw everything they had at Anita Vaughan and Safire, but Hyperactive won out in an excellent showcase. Oskar and Yuto absolutely apoplectic, but they're going to have to take the L and figure out what went wrong. Excellent tag team showcase. One I hope we run back again eventually.
Se nu er der måske nogen, der ikke kender den ædle kunst, en ladder match. Men vi har i den her kuffert attaché-maske en kontrakt, der sikrer vinderen en BODYSLAM titelkamp. Vi har 8 wrestler i ringen på samme tid. Det gælder sådan set bare om at komme op og få fat i attaché-tasken. Og til det, der skal man bruge en stige. Vi har nogle stiger rundt omkring. Det her, det kan godt blive lidt voldsomt, hvis der kommer wrestler imod jer, så pas på. Er vi klar? Første wrestler kommer her. Hunyadi, Tamás.
This proves to be an incredibly violent affair, as out comes the progenitor of Hungarian strong style. Hard work, dedication and passion. Hunyadi Tamás would love nothing more than to capture that briefcase and cement his legacy in a phenomenal 2025 that he plans to have. Truly coming into his own in the last 6 months. But this is going to be interesting.
Der kommer Eli Castle, Gabriel Faust, Sinners Club.
You will not find a tag team on our roster more vilified than Gabriel Faust and Eli Castle. The Sinners Club is closed to outsiders. A look that could kill and an attitude that could turn you to stone. They rip, they tear, and they will show the world true pain. And if you know your BODYSLAM history, they have gone to war together in their teens and now in their early 20s. They believe that they have all the elements to be the best tag team in Scandinavia. But for one night, they will have to go back to their roots and go to war if they want that briefcase.
Nerva.
Nick Nerva returned to BODYSLAM just over a month ago in the best shape of his life and absolutely endeared himself to the BODYSLAM faithful after a long layoff. Broke his back and came back better. Don't blink when Nick Nerva is in that ring.
Den næste mand i den kamp, han kommer fra Hellerup. Mine Mr. Universe, Phoenix.
Well, the gift of the gods, Greenland's sales negotiator, Mr. Universe, PWI alumni, Hellerup King, Pete Phoenix, with a new aura, new music, new mindset. But he'll get booed nonetheless for being a Hellerup native. But there is something very different about Pete Phoenix as he makes the walk. The former BODYSLAM champion could very well be just one match away from reclaiming his belt.
Champion El Guapo
The Scandinavians 2024 Invitational winner, former BODYSLAM champion, King of Scandinavia, El Guapo, the Ticket Master. Carlos Zamora makes his entrance for Poland. Representing and living in Denmark by way of Malaga, Spain. There are few who can achieve the excellence that Carlos Zamora has in a wrestling ring. Emilian Lewis arguably is the best embodiment of the future of Scandinavians that you could find. has a phenomenal look, has a phenomenal mindset. Everything about this man exudes confidence, exudes greatness. Not just an apex, but the zenith of Scandographs in his mind. This man is more than meets the eye. I believe that there is a calculated, cold psychopath underneath that thin veneer of coolness. But it remains to be seen if this confidence, this absolute unshakable confidence, can translate into singles gold.
Mine damer og herrer, her er Madison Marley!
And on the other side of that future cusp bracket, you have the 17-year-old phenom, the youngest wrestler in Denmark, the it girl Madison Marley, looking to make a mark, and what a feather in her cap, and what history it would be if a 17-year-old captured the briefcase before she's even a legal adult.
Mine damer og herrer, jeg har lige fået at vide det Øreslein. Vi har faktisk en ekstra mand i den her kamp. Han har ikke været i BODYSLAM noget tid, nu er han tilbage. Han er kendt for at have en smag, man husker. Valentine!
Well, a surprise extra entry. And this may very well be the horniest wrestler in all of Scandinavia. While. That is a man that, as the kids would say, is down bad. I was waiting for how long a Sweet Valentine chant would take, and this will continue throughout this match, so be aware. Bell rung and everyone piles on Valentine. I mean, there's a bit of a jealousy factor there, I understand. No one likes the guy who gets the highest cheers, and Madison Marley should be lucky Valentine came out, because it would have been her, I think, getting the knocks in from everyone else, as Nick Nerva and Zamora, the only ones in the ring right now. And it looks like they're quite content to take things to the outside. Beautiful from Nick Nerva and Zamora. And a match so chaotic, we have both our referees at ringside. No pinfalls, no submissions, no knockouts. Your objective is to get a ladder into that ring and survive long enough to climb it and hoist that briefcase from the heavens above. And this crowd may come unglued if Valentine wins. Oh, nasty shot there. I can't tell, I think it was Emilian Lewis that had that. But every time you get a chance, you get someone coming to take your spot as Eli Castle just dumped on his back on the hardest part of the ring. And the apex, the zenith of Scandinavia going up straight away, and Nick Nerva wisely quickly gets in. Nice chop there. Nick, something more with that ladder. Shot to the midsection. Oh no. It's going to be a flesh and steel sandwich as Nick goes in, and both men suffer for that. But Emilian Lewis takes the brunt of it. And Nick now sees an opportunity to add more punishment. Goes for the suplex, and Emilian gets out. And shot to the midsection of his own, and goes for an exploder suplex. And that is an already compromised spine. That is a surgically repaired spine that has just been landed on the ladder. That pure steel, I think it's warped some of it already. As Emilian goes up, and Madison pulls Emilian down. Scandinavia's It Girl would love nothing more than to make history in more than one way. And Emilian shoves her off. But Madison will not go quietly or take disrespect like that. Emilian goes in, back elbow from Madison. Goes over, what a code breaker! And she's left Emilian to lick his wounds as she goes up, but I don't think that was the smartest thing. Possibly a little bit of naivete, lack of experience as Emilian pulls her into the fireman's carry and plants her. That was a mistake on Madison's part. You don't leave any competitor, let alone Emilian Lewis, there to recover. And now Hungarian strong styles come to play. The dough will rise, and so will Hunyadi. These two trade shots in the pocket. 10 feet above the ring. Oof. Oh, what a shot. Skull meeting the top of the ladder and pushes Hunyadi off. And Emilian grabbing at that briefcase. Hunyadi sees how close he is. Oh, some elbows there, and again Emilian trying to reach for that briefcase, but Hunyadi picks the ankle, picks him up. Oh, just about makes the recovery. Beautiful sit-out power bomb. And you can tell the measure of a man when he makes a misstep and corrects it. Would have been easy to let go of that powerbomb and reshuffle, refocus, but no, he was like a pit bull. And Hunyadi going up, and now Pete Phoenix, gift of the gods to the universe, practically guillotines Hunyadi. For those of you at home who've never heard this, basically, like everywhere in the world, most people don't enjoy generational wealth. They don't like people who are involved in nepotism. They don't like millionaires or billionaires. And the Hellerup elite are not favored anywhere outside of Hellerup in Denmark. As now the helicopter ladder combination is going wild. And Pete talks about making Greenland great again by selling it off to a certain orange man. But right now he's out and Carlos Zamora in. And Sinner's club may have just cut open Carlos Zamora. Well, we have medical teams on hand. They may have to check on him. That clipped him. And the big ladder now being set back up by Gabriel Faust. Faust, one of the most gritty competitors in a wrestling ring in Scandinavia. He will snap joints, he will bite you, he will make you bleed. He has weapons made from barbed wire. There is nothing off limits to this man, and since he and Eli Castle figured out their camaraderie, worked through the pain, the violence, they have become even more sadistic. And they whip Pete Phoenix in. It doesn't go down, catches them unawares. Oh, look at this. Caught and flipped over, good God. And in comes Valentine. That's the shot from Eli. Snap there. Off the ropes. Cock shot. And he's not done. Drop toe hold. Oh, look at this. Valentine has something in mind. It could very well be a most violent skull fucking on the ladder. Unprotected. Oh, man. Good God, that's... I mean, it's exactly what Gabriel Faust deserves, but it's sadistic. Valentine realizing everybody is down. It was for a moment, now Madison in. This is going to cause a divide. Do they want Valentine to win more, or Madison? As Valentine using that superior strength, that grown man strength, kicks her off, but Madison will not be deterred. And Valentine doesn't want to do it. But Carlos will happily trade in the pocket. And the former boxer likely to get the better of this exchange. Oh, and Madison with the rear naked choke. Drop toe hold, sends down. Valentine in a basement forearm clears him out for a moment. Oh, and teacher and student here. Wheelbarrow combination. And Madison Marley once again climbing the ladder. The Carlos Zamora, despite his love for his friend and pupil, he wants to stay a winner. Oh, hold on. And Madison lets it go. Oh no, that is defiance there. Oh, box the ears. And Sinner's Club on another ladder. Oh, this is precarious, this is dangerous. Hunyadi Pushes both ladders. Oh, God, Gabriel Faust has landed on his neck. That was a bad landing for Faust. Hunyadi did what he had to do. And like every time someone comes out, someone else is in. Pete Phoenix now. And in come the Hella Up chants. Hunyadi trying, grasping, and Pete pulls him off. And into the ladder, good God. Hunyadi on Green Street super kick for Pete Phoenix. And one for Carlos, and one for Madison. The gift of the gods taking out everyone. Nick Nerva next. Valentine. Oh man, I mean, if Pete Phoenix gets this contract, gets this briefcase, if you will, this crowd is going to leave before the first half is over. And now Pete going in, and Eli and Faust recognize the risk. Look at the back of Pete Phoenix. And he realizes, oh, caught, dropped down into a hellacious super kick. And now it could be Faust who's going to win. Sinners Club would love to have a contract. They could, arguably, we don't really know what it could entail. It could be a belt opportunity in either division. But look at this, oh my God. Nick Nerva, Hunyadi, Tamás, pure strength. Lifting Faust over and away from the briefcase. And Faust on his own. Oh no, I mean, I know one thing about Gabriel Faust. He is a risk taker. Oh man, please be careful. Gabriel Faust wants to make a moment. Oh my God! The thud of Gabriel Faust's body just reverberating around the pool and venue. But while they're handling business on the outside, one person has stayed focused. The youngest competitor is scaling the ladder. Oh, and there's Eli. Oh, caught her into a knee. Making a bed of steel. Well, the road to heaven is paved with bad intentions. And the fall into the inferno from Superbia is one of brutality. And Eli Castle wants to make it clear to Madison. Before I can even finish that superlative, Hunyadi breaks things up. Saves Madison from harm. And now, with Eli primed, dumps him onto the ladder. And now getting a second ladder is Hunyadi. Sets up another one. And this time wants to have something to balance himself on. That's smart. Madison getting up though. Getting closer. And Madison is willing to risk years of her career here. Madison, what are you doing? Madison! Oh my God! The pain etched on Madison's face, that hurt her just as much as Hunyadi. But not deterred, as Madison makes the climb for what may be the last time. Oh, but Emilian bluntly but efficiently strikes Madison. Oh no, oh no. And exploder suplex, as if her body hasn't received enough punishment. And Emilian going up, but Zamora, El Guapo, is alive and goes over and strikes Emilian. Oh, it catches Emilian, and we know that Carlos has only this to his repertoire recently. Spins him round. Blue Thunder Bomb. Can El Guapo find redemption? And that ladder is already broken. You can see the hinge doesn't go all the way down now. Nerva gets Carlos down to the mat. It's about twisting suplex, land him on his skull. Bad landing for Carlos. And as soon as someone's out, someone else is in. Pete Phoenix jumping knee. Every time Pete Phoenix pops up on your screens or in the ring, you'll hear this. But Nick Nerva will not be deterred. Pete Phoenix escapes on the back door, hooks him. They go for that twisting suplex maybe. Nerva trying to hold on. He knows it could be curtains for him if he gets hit again. Oh no. Shot to the midsection. Pushes him off. Kick away, and Nick Nerva trying to stay in this, but caught. Oh no, spine buster! And you have to understand, Nick Nerva has had his lower back, his L2 and his L3 were physically and surgically repaired, and he's just had them driven right onto that steel. And the gift of the gods doesn't care. Not interested in what you have to say as he starts the climb once again. But there's Valentine recouping on the outside. And Valentine getting the better of these exchanges. Oh dear, I think Valentine's willing to risk getting that briefcase for a cock shot instead, and down goes Pete Phoenix. Valentine may be the one to grab the briefcase. Oh, and there's Sinner's Club right as I'm saying that. I don't know how the hell Faust is even standing. Oh, and now the mugging. It really is unfair that there's two members of this equation that are on the same page. Oh no. It could be time for the fall from Superbia. And every time I say this, someone else pops in, but it could be that Cinder's Club are right about to win and change the complexion of the tag division, but Madison Marley climbs up, pushes Eli off, climbs over Gabriel, Faust, pins him down. Madison Marley just made history.
Marley!
17 years old and just won the briefcase opportunity. What a victory for the young phenom. I'll tell you something, folks. Whether it's on television, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on our on-demand service, or it's just on Instagram, Madison Marley is money. And the future of Danish wrestling is very bright indeed. Heartbreak for Valentine and for everybody else, but look at that image. These are the stars of tomorrow, folks. And each one of them gave years of their career for an opportunity. But it goes to Madison Marley.
Mine og herrer, det er tid til endnu en tag team match, og denne gang er tag team titlerne på spil. Mine og herrer, her kommer først udfordrerne. SAniTy!
If you somehow don't know SAniTy, then you honestly need to go and educate yourselves. Go back to NXT, where it all began with Eric Young, Nikki Cross, Sawyer Fulton, and these two men, Big Damo and Axel Tischer. You will not find a more cerebral team than the German native and the Irish behemoth, the unstoppable force of SAniTy. The former WWE NXT Tag Team Champions and the former Progress Tag Team Champions, they exude excellence when it comes to tag team wrestling. And Big Damo and Axel Tischer would love nothing more than to make more history by taking the tag belts. Axel called in Big Damo after an interesting year at BODYSLAM and declared that they would take what they wanted.
BODYSLAM Tag Team Champions,
but they are going up against the only three-time tag team champions in BODYSLAM history, arguably the best tag team in Scandinavia. Adonis and Zada will make the Mokai flow as RandersPagne make their entrance. There are few teams that they haven't beaten when it comes to the best. They had a phenomenal year feud with Sunshine Machine, which in turn made them the 3-time champions. And they're looking to defend, and to do so in style.
Axel, Tischer, Damo, SAniTy. Og deres modstandere, regerende og forsvarende BODYSLAM Tag Team Champions, RandersPagne.
Well, the introductions are done. Referee Fynne will be presiding over our first half main event. There is an aura around this match. Could the winds of change be blowing through Copenhagen? Or will the Mock-Eye continue to flow and RandersPagne continue to dominate? Adonis tries to beef up, but not successful. But Damo reminds Axel he's going to have to calm down a little bit. Don't want to get too hot under the collar so early. These teams taking a little bit of time, feeling things out with the crowd. Looks like it's going to be Adonis for RandersPagne and Axel Tischer for SAniTy. You will not find a better catch wrestler, in my opinion, on the European circuit than Axel Tischer. If you haven't seen his matches in Ambition, you are doing yourself a disservice. Of course, they have that big show experience. If you've been to the biggest stage of all and succeeded, you have proven you're one of the best in the world at what you do. And for RandersPagne to get a victory here would secure that belief that they aren't just the best in Scandinavia when it comes to tag team wrestling, but they may be one of the best in Europe and beyond. A nice shutdown there from Adonis. Head scissors from Axel. Quick reversal. Each time Adonis gets an advantage, Axel's right there. With that cravat now. Snap there, but Adonis quick to find an opening, and he has to keep doing this. Very nice. Oh, and Axel breaking the eyes there just to get the advantage. Not surprising. The referee willing to let it go. Axel right now just keeping the pace to almost a grinding halt. And Xander trying to rally the Copenhagen faithful behind his partner, his cousin, his brother, and does so. Nice there. Leap over from Adonis, just about got it. Pushed off by Axel. Leap over by Axel now. Waist lock. This is good. Nice bypass there, but Axel knows what's coming. And Adonis takes a breather. Wants a little bit of a drink. Or maybe that's a spray, I'm not sure. And what has Adonis got? Tries to mesmerize Axel. It's up in the air. Axel hasn't seen it. And baits in Axel. That is going to raise his temper. The Axeman does not like being made a fool of. A nice little assist there from Xander. Backdrop from Adonis. And a float over, beautiful splash. Lateral press, just a 2. And Xander picks up Axel. Just for a quick dab. And again, this is just going to raise the ire of Axel Tischer. Damo now getting in, and this is the beast. You will find fewer men who are such a unit to behold. And the Irish wrestling scene has only been growing bigger and better over the years, and Big Damo is still one of the brightest exports out of there, not named Finn Balor. Beautiful European, slammed a toe to a Boston Crab and a huge knee draped on the skull. Just a 2. But immediately the cerebral, maniacal stare of Axel right at Adonis. Crowd fouled behind RandersPagne, but SAniTy in the driver's seat. What a back elbow from Xander. Former Scandinavian Invitational winner. Really got to keep that momentum going. Oh, very nice. Escaped down the back door. Tag made. And now, Adonis corners Xander, making some headway here against Big Damo. Both men, do-si-do, a nice pair of Europeans. Snapmare for 1, but it can't get Big Damo. It might need 2, and yes, it does. Oh, big boots missed. They both duck down. Super kick for their troubles. RandersPagne rallying the crowd. And referee Fynne Kershaw reminding us 1 in, 1 out, but while he's doing that, Adonis going it alone. Hellacious clothesline sends Adonis down. And that's a 2. That's a dangerous pin cover. Sapped more energy from Adonis as a result. Big chop. That European just right to the back of the neck. Big Damo, man. Everything this guy does just hurts. Physicality, ferocity. He will just pick a joint and he will start tearing at it. European just sends Adonis staggering to the corner. Xander willing the crowd. I have to say SAniTy right now on the back foot. On the front foot rather, and beautiful shutdown body splash. SAniTy moving forward as RandersPagne struggle to find a footing. And if there's one thing SAniTy do better than almost anybody else, it's psychological warfare. And Adonis tries to fight away, but is not able to break the grip of Damo. Oh man, kicks the hand up and shuts it down with impunity. And now, I mean, Xander's gonna be careful he doesn't get disqualified. Referee Fynne Kershaw could easily throw this out. Whip into the gut check, the European. And just dumped center of the ring. And the neck breaker. Some circles call it a dish rag. And Axel, not deterred, just keeps the offense going. And Xander trying his best to get this crowd into things, but it is so hard to rally when Adonis is being pulled into no man's land. And look, trying so hard to get the tag there, but all SAniTy right now. And all Xander can do is watch. That whip, snap suplex, and then the float over. Good God, nearly crushed the ribs and hip of Adonis. I don't know what's keeping Adonis up aside from Big Damo. And now SAniTy doing extra overtime to just beat the paste out of Adonis and spits in the face of Xander. Oh, this is some psychological warfare. Never mind, Adonis gets out but tries for the tag, and you see Axel gives him just a moment. Pushes him off. Adonis goes over, ducks the line. Does Axel meet in the middle? Tag made a Big Damo, but Adonis barely conscious. But somehow gets the tag anyway, and Xander has got to fight for two people. Knocks the spit out of Damo. Goes with a sliced bread on Axel. Oh, look at this, if he could do this. If he could pick up Damo, that would be impressive. Damo baited in. Oh, now this would be beautiful. Caught perfectly. 2. No. Wishful thinking that you could keep down a member of SAniTy that quickly. But offense is the name of the game. And right now, RandersPagne are winning, but how long will that last? Was Big Damo has both competitors on his shoulders and in his hands. And dumps them. Volleys them, ragdolls them. And Axel doubles serving of kicks, front skull, back skull. And Axel, beautiful, floats over. Oh man, this could be it. Caught, crushed by Big Damo. 1, 2, no, just about. But you can see the fire in Axel's eyes. He can sense that there's blood in the water. And Zander just doesn't seem to know where he is. Picked up and dumped. 1, 2, oh, swanson from Adonis. But was that the last gasp in the energy tank of RandersPagne? And this crowd firmly behind their local heroes in RandersPagne. Adonis up, fighting with Axel. But for how long can Adonis do this? And there's the big boot that shuts it down, and a German from the German. Oh, and Zander gonna get the same treatment. Back elbow, gets him out of dodge. Super kick in stereo from RandersPagne. Oh, but the strength of Big Damo. Super kick again, but Big Damo does not go down. Oh boy, could it be time for a special hangover? 1, 2, oh, and just broken up thanks to Axel. RandersPagne feeling it now. They have taken the deep waters before, but they are going to have to go further than they've ever gone to retain those titles. Axel goes off the ropes. Oh, over the super kick. They went low. Quick dab and a super kick again. While the brothers celebrate, this might be a mistake as they go for the hangover. Pushed off. Oh God, meeting of the minds. And a hellacious lariat nearly decapitates Adonis. Oh boy. And if they get this, good God. SAniTy's fall, and we have new champions.
BODYSLAM Tag Team Champions, SAniTy.
Oh my God. I don't want to say it was a shocking result because SAniTy are one of the best in the world, but RandersPagne, 3-time champions, no one has reached their heights. But there are always limits. There is always someone gunning for your spot. Axel, Tischer, and Big Damo capitalized. And with one miscommunication and one SAniTy's fall, they have added to their tag team trophy cabinet. The belts are going home to Ireland and to Germany. I'm sure Eric Young will be very happy Congratulations to Big Damo and Axel Tischer. But heartbreak for RandersPagne, because the question now becomes, after winning the belts 3 times and making history, what more is there to do? Well, folks, if you don't like SAniTy, get used to them, because they will be around for as long as they have those belts. It could be a very long year. It could very well be a year of SAniTy. And you see, RandersPagne just coming to, but all eyes will now be on the champs. That is a tough mountain to climb for anybody in the European Tag Team Division.
Ja, mine damer og herrer, stort tillykke til vores nye tag team champions, men København, lad os lige lave noget larm for en af de bedste tag teams i BODYSLAMs historie, RandersPagne!
Let's give our flowers to RandersPagne, the best tag team in Scandinavia. But this has got to be heartbreaking. The question is where they really go from here. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board. They've done that before. It's tough, but they can get back there. They can climb that mountain. A show of respect to the crowd. And we've still got 2 matches for you. But this is tough for RandersPagne. But the Mokai will flow once again. Oh my God! Adonis! What have you done? And Zada just realized what his brother just did. He just stabbed him in the back. Oh my God! I'm speechless. Adonis looks like he's snapped. And this crowd let him know exactly what they think. And Zada's just out, he's unconscious. And if you need a translator, you said, I left you before you left me. I can't believe what I'm seeing. That is his brother. They have supported each other for years. He just broke his heart and broke his jaw in the process. What the fuck are you doing, Adonis? That is not a man who's happy. That is a man who is apoplectic with rage. And I mean, that's heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. Look at the face of Zada. That's a man who has been broken. Oh my God. I mean, what is there to say? We will catch up with both of them later. That is devastating, but that could be the end of RandersPagne as we know it. I think it's safe to say that there is no more.
Vi har 2 kampe i buret, og vi starter med en kamp om vores BODYSLAM Women's Championship. Han kommer udfordret tidligere BODYSLAM Women's Champion, Emersyn, Jayne.
Folks, we are back for the biggest event in Scandinavian history, and I am your host, TJ Lea. This has been a wild night. It's about to get wilder, because out comes the main event Empress. She gives head under the table. She handles balls and drops pinfalls. She has many names. And she is looking to clap Aliss Inc.'s cheeks and take the women's title away from her in a most dominant fashion indeed. Emersyn Jayne is truly one of a kind. And if she hits you with the minge driver, if it goes clitty clitty bang bang, that's it. Fucking love my job. But make no mistake, jokes aside, Emersyn Jayne is extremely comfortable in violent environments. She is a deathmatch queen and has gone viral repeatedly for the things she has inflicted on her opponents.
Kan man vinde på 3 måder. Man kan pinde sin modstander, det vil sige skulderen i kantmassen til 3 klap. Man kan få sin modstander til at give op. Man kan også prøve at se, om man kan komme ud af buret og ramme begge fødder ude på ringen. Vi skal have hendes modstander på banen. Det er den regerende og forsvarende BODYSLAM Women's Champion, the Scandinavian Dragon,
Aliss Inc. is a special kind of wrestler. If she retains her women's title tonight, she will get over 900 days as champion. She is the only unified BODYSLAM champion, PWI 500 and 250 alumni. Stardom made star. Taking on the likes of Julia. Working her way over into Madison, Scandinavian Hurricane, and coming back a force to be reckoned with. She is a Ronin. She is the women's champion. She is the Scandinavian Dragon, Aliss Inc., looking to reignite a long feud with Emersyn Jayne. And as Michael Madison explained, escape is indeed possible from that steel structure. But pinfall, submission, knockout are perfectly acceptable. It's worth noting there have only ever been 2 women's champions. The first was Emersyn Jayne all the way back in 2022. And ever since then, it has been Aliss Inc. Can she close in on 3 years as of August as champion? And will a reign of Jayne, the top shagger, take it from her? First of 2 cage matches. Would you believe this might be the milder of the 2? Bell rung and we are underway. And on this occasion, the referee, Mads Hertzberg, is in the ring with the competitors, but I do not see that being the reality for the War Games match after. And Emersyn gets out of the kick, goes straight over, goes to the, well, I was going to go to the door, and then Emersyn Smashes Aliss's skull into the turnbuckle. And it is escape on the minds of both competitors early on. Why take punishment if you can get out quickly? Both women making it very clear of their intent, but Emersyn fires a shot across the bow, quite literally claps the cheek. Ducks the line, goes Aliss. So that ripcord, nice back elbow. Oh, and a beautiful hurricanrana. Oh, what a back kick there. A waist lock for that German. The Scottish native goes flying, and of course, Jayne trains with Joe Hendry. The name on everybody's lips. You say his name, he will appear. Maybe not tonight, but still, when you train with excellence like that, you are excellent yourself. Nice, goes for that crossbody, caught. Oh, beautiful. You've heard of duck one half crab, fuck one half flap, is Jayne. Now just stomping on the back of Aliss. These women have gone to war more times than most people in BODYSLAM. This will be their 4th encounter. Snap suplex. Floats over the lateral press, just a 2. And you've got to understand that in the time since Emersyn was the champion, she has gone on to such success, having death matches with the likes of Drew Parker, bloody wars with people like Millie McKenzie. Jayne has had needles shoved through her cheeks. She has had her head driven into glass. She is a different competitor than what she was when she first got that belt, and now these two women are in a dangerous situation. And down goes Emersyn, but oh, and the head caught the turnbuckle there, could break a nose. Oh, and thrown into the cage. And now Emersyn throws Aliss. Just taking her time. Enjoying the suffering as she starts grating the face of Aliss up against the cage, right from the masses. And as Michael Madison announced at the halfway point of the show, this is now the largest attended event in BODYSLAM and Scandinavian history. Could they watch another beloved member of the roster lose their title? And don't forget, we've still got the cage warfare with Kollaps. And if Kollaps win, Michael Fynne retires. This could be the most miserable night for the BODYSLAM faithful, but we're not there yet. Oh, but look at that. Went for the head scissors and wow. Jayne just driving the skull into the side of the cage. Goes for the pin, hooks the leg, 2. No. Emersyn, from my vantage point, can't fully see what she's doing with her back to me, but I think she's pushing her face, Aliss's face is right into the grate again. Yep, and slams the skull in for good measure. Emersyn just taking her time. She probably feels she has Aliss right where she wants her. They've been down this road before, but no match is the same. And your rivals are always getting better. In a competitive environment such as this, reversal from Aliss. And now, Jayne smashed into the side of the ring. Excuse me, side of the cage. Hop up and a nice enziguri from the champion. And a shotgun drop kick. Now this isn't done. Spins through that Death Valley driver. And a beautiful Meteora. This is nice offense from the champion. Just missed on that, didn't get all of it. A nice axe kick. And the crowd chanting, Aliss gonna kill you, as they've done for many years of Aliss Inc.'s work in that ring. And now just the tables have turned, throwing Emersyn into all four corners, I think is our aim. But be careful, going to the well too many times, but that's 3. Oh, the chain rattled on that one. Can Aliss make it 4? Yes, she can. And the brain of Jayne is rattled here. Satellite DDT. Just a 2. And Aliss has got to think of something major to put away Emersyn as Aliss goes up. What is Aliss thinking? Oh boy, dangerous place to be. And Emersyn trying to stop it, kicks away, does Aliss. Oh my God. Oh. This is such a high-risk environment for both these competitors. I don't care how tough you are, you fall off there, danger is waiting for you. 20 foot high. And Aliss trying to get Jayne down, and just about does. Well, Aliss might be able to escape here. Oh, but Emersyn grabbing on the hair. And you got to think laterally here, because Aliss may escape out. Oh, and pulled up by Emersyn, the strength of Emersyn Jayne. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, what a superplex! Emersyn Jayne and Aliss Inc. risking life and limb for the BODYSLAM Women's Championship. Holy shit indeed. And that could be it. Emersyn could retain, could get the belt, excuse me. No, just a 2, but that was 2 9/10. Emersyn could have become a 2-time champion. And the top shagger looks frustrated now. Oh boy. Emersyn has her primed. Sets her on the top turnbuckle. And the Scot hits hard, I'll tell you that much. But Aliss is standing up. Kicks away Emersyn. These two are insane. They're going up again. They just went to the top. Aliss Inc. Oh my God. Aliss Inc. on top of the cage. That's a fucking moment. Oh my God, what a crossbody 2. No. Wow. Both women down. An understandable moment of respite, but Aliss is up. I don't know how she's standing. And the crowd firmly behind their champion, but Emersyn Jayne now somehow up. I don't know how. Oh. That's nasty. Hair can get caught in that so easily, ripping from the scalp. Blood drawn as these two just smash each other's skulls into the unforgiving steel. And Aliss perhaps sensing that this needs to be over soon because these two will kill each other if they're not careful. Oh man, that's nasty. Oh. One of these women's going to have to fall. Will it be Aliss or will it be Emersyn? Oh my God. And Emersyn now just getting vicious. Oh my God! Emersyn Jayne has Aliss primed. Oh man, has her caught. Oh, he's going for the minge driver, but no. Oh wait, yes, she's raised her down. Couldn't quite get it, so bailed on it, understandably. Minjinoku driver, but just a 2. And Emersyn seems to be done. Frustrations building over. But Aliss, the dragon, wants to hoard the gold she's got. Emersyn just does not want to let her go. It's like a pit bull. Oh my God, this is just getting uncomfortable. And now Aliss just getting up. And Emersyn kicks off. Sorry, excuse me, kicked off by Aliss. Emersyn decided to get back down there. I don't know why, and rolled up 1, 2. Pinfalls do count in here. Oh God, there's the right kick cemetery. Good night, Emersyn Jayne. 2. No, and Emersyn kicks out. Both women given so much in this contest. But every time one gets an advantage, they're shut down. Oh man, Emersyn might be trying to go for the minge driver. Minge driver plants the center of the ring. 2, no! Emersyn losing her cool here. These two have battled for 18 minutes at this point. Emersyn wants to put things away. Going for the powerbomb, but caught. Oh, Aliss, though, takes the advantage. She holds on, kicks Emersyn away. Oh, and Emersyn just will not relent. Oh my God, electric chair position. Oh my God. Oh! Poison Rana! From the top of the cage and Aliss! Code red 2, 3. Aliss retains in devastating fashion.
That lived up to expectations and then some. What a moment, that was a hellacious poison rana, super poison rana, into the code red. Or if you're Aliss, that would be a Swedish destroyer. And Aliss Inc. will go over 900 days as champion. Who can stop the Scandinavian Dragon?
Tamás main event. Og det er War Games. Det er Kollaps imod BODYSLAM. Kollaps, som jo bliver ført an af vores BODYSLAM champion, Peter Olisander. Team BODYSLAM, ledt af Michael Fynne. Og det er sådan, at kampen, mine damer og herrer, hvis Team Kollaps de vinder, så skal Michael Fynne gå på pension. Så er det slut med wrestlingkarrieren. Men hvis Team BODYSLAM vinder, så bliver Michael Fynne ny BODYSLAM champion. Mine damer og herrer, War Games fungerer på den måde, vi starter med en wrestler fra hver hold i ringen, og så kommer resten en af gangen i intervaller, indtil alle er i gang, og indtil vi har en vinder. Er I klar til War Games? Så siger vi, lad War Games begynde!
Roads lead to our main event, and it is one that has been well over a year in the making. And out first, Bam Bam Kaved. I've watched this man grow up in the wrestling ring. He was once a kid, now he's a man. Holding that cowbell after beating one called Manders in a bull rope match. He may very well be the one to watch in the Kollaps situation. But as you heard it from Michael Madison, 2 will enter and 1 will turn up after a set amount of time until That cage is full, or eliminations have occurred.
Mine damer og herrer, fra Team BODYSLAM, den kommer direkte fra jeres spejder.
But when we talk about young talent, 19-year-old Booster has really shown up and shown out in the last 2 years. He might be a little bit eccentric, he might be a little bit annoying, a straight bussin', but you can't deny the kid's passion. And of course, Pete Alexander, the BODYSLAM champion, has made this personal for everybody in BODYSLAM, including myself. But Michael Fynne laid out a challenge. If you beat me, if I beat you, I become BODYSLAM champion, but if you beat me, I retire. The stakes have never been higher in BODYSLAM or for its future. Booster is as eccentric as they come, but you can't deny that passion. And someone else who's eccentric is Bam Bam. Very similar gentleman. One belly kiss in 20, one belly kiss in 25. And the cowbell being brought into things here. That's not a part of the match, I might add. It's just something they're choosing to do. Booster ducks the line, steps around. Some old school shots from new school Booster. Oh, but a clubbing clothesline shuts that down. Booster fighting back here. Oof. A shot so hard it sent Bam Bam crashing into the cage wall. Nice face buster there from Booster. And the countdown continues. It's another member of Kollaps. And this time, it's Jackpot. And if you know your BODYSLAM history, the man formerly known as Captain BODYSLAM, who became a member of Easy Lovers, has metamorphosized into a lackey of Pete Alexander as a member of Kollaps with a golf club in his possession. Oh, and picked up by Bam Bam. Oh, and this could be very quick. Caught and driven down. And what is Bam Bam doing now? Oh God, he's holding him. And this is all legal. Basement dropkick to an unprotected Booster. Booster's got to try and fight back here. Easier said than done, I know. Now choking the life out of Booster. And what is that? Is that a nail gun? That's a stapler. Oh no. Oh no. And stapling the head of Booster. That was a dull shot from the cowbell, but are the odds about to be evened? And out. Out for Team BODYSLAM, it's my little Toby, the light bringer. This man is on a mission. Toby Jayne wants to go and help his young mentor, mentee, excuse me. And Toby getting a chair and throws it at the skull of Bam Bam. Hits the gut of Jackpot and the spine. There's a lot of aggression. Easy Lovers, when they first formed, bullied the living daylights out of Toby. And when they became Kollaps, did it all over again. There are years of revenge as Jackpot guillotined in the corner. Oh, but caught. Oh. And a super kick just sends Jackpot crashing. Nice reversal and sends Bam Bam crashing into the steel wall. Step up kick. And a sling blade. And Toby's aim firing on all cylinders right now. Stunner and Booster with the audio equalizer. And Booster busted open, to lack of a better word, as Eric Sable comes in. And Toby looks like he's been busted open as well, and now, oh my God, Booster just blitzed with that chair. Oh man. Catches Toby. Drives him. And this is what Kollaps does. The numbers game has always worked for them. And from I can't see from my vantage point, I think Booster being bled open like a stuck pig. Who's out next? Here comes Opus Eponymous. The master of the dance macabre. The spectre that haunts Peter Alessander's every move. Emeritus has more history with Peter Alessander than anybody else in BODYSLAM. And with a nail bat, he is ready to inflict damage. And now, some just revenge. Oh man, that's barbed wire on that as well. That is ripping into the skin. And Booster still on his feet despite the blood. Bam Bam now busted open. Atomic drop from Toby Jayne. And God, Bam Bam driven into the mat. Skull first. And there's a table. And Emeritus with Sable on his shoulders. Barbed wire table crumbles.
Kollaps.
And there is the heavy hitter of Kollaps, the unit, Victor. It just keeps getting worse. There's so much going on right now. Toby Jayne now busted open as well. For some people, the sight of their own blood excites them. But you see, Emeritus just using that barbed wire to rip at the skin of Bam Bam. But there's the big man, Victor. And Booster thrown in now. The cage shaking every time Victor throws someone in. And Victor picks him up, spins him down. But there is Emeritus with that barbed wire clothesline, and Victor just looks annoyed and slams him down with the reverse choke slam. And Booster trying to get up, but man, this is going to get harder and harder. What a clothesline that had. More barbed wire wrapped around it. And one for Toby Jayne, turns him inside out. Oh man, this is just getting ugly. And Emeritus just driven straight into that chair. And now 4 members of Kollaps stand tall. But there is about to be a new addition for Team BODYSLAM. The man in the center of this operation, the get high bad guy, the king of wrong style, the godfather of grills, the former BODYSLAM champion, another piece of BODYSLAM's storied history, who took us to the next level when he was the champ. 623 days. The second longest reign of any Body Slam champ. And he did it all before he was 25 years old. Michael Fynne is risking more than anybody else. He is risking his entire career. And Fynne's got to go out to a hot start, knocks down Sable. Knocks down Jackpot, now goes in. Drop kick sends the other members of Kollaps down. Catches Jackpot, back drop. Oh, and catches for a nasty backbreaker in the air. Michael Fynne with the leg drop. Only one man standing right now. The former Body Slam champion. And he's got something in his hands. And they're thumbtacks, ladies and gentlemen. When I say this is a personal affair, it is, as I said at the top of the order, that something that affects everybody, from referees to staff to myself. Kollaps has done whatever they wanted, and there has to be recompense, or they are going to play in the ashes of the company they burned down if they win here. But they have always played this game of eyes in the back of your head, and now, Victor is going to start cleaning house. Catches him in the stomach. Oh. Oh, man. I don't think I could continue here if Kollaps was to win and get the control that they crave. Oh. Deep Uranagi. Toby Jayne up, but caught by Bam Bam. This is not looking good. And dropped onto the tacks. And Toby Jayne's back has been lit up. And of course, while Kollaps is in control, who better to come out from the shadows than the leader?
Kollaps, Body Slam champion,
Peter Alexander. The champion of Body Slam, the man that Kollaps is built around. The cult of personality, who is reveling at everything he's doing and comes over. What can I do for you, Peter? Because that's going to break down in front of you. Why didn't you go out and do your fucking job? That's what you want. That man just raises an ire in me that no one else can, because he has picked at everybody around him and infected them with his poison. I apologize for the unprofessionalism, but he claims that there's going to be a restart. Well, then go and do it. Don't bother me. Don't bother Michael Madison. Go and do it.
sige BODYSLAM. Din karriere står i lort til halsen, for I har absolut intet mere at byde på.
Peter Alexander, you must have forgotten that Team BODYSLAM has 2 more components. They come as a package deal, and they come in the form of the original BODYSLAM star and his advocate, psychologist and friend. It's Tank and Torben Leafless. At the 11th hour, at the 11th minute, Tank and Torben come in. And Tank will not be denied as he catches Peter. And Samoan drops, and let's not forget, if Peter loses, if Kollaps loses, Michael Fynne is champion. And the traditional stick of punishment from Tank is starting to fray as he breaks it on Victor's back. The kendo stick crumbles under the might and rage of Tank as he picks up Bam for a choke slam. And now Tank is going to do what Tank does best. Scoop slam on everybody. Do it, Tank. Clean house. I have waited for this for over a year. Torben comes in to help, and now Kollaps is going back to the methods that have worked so well for them. Oh, and the glass is thrown out. He needs them to see. You don't throw out a man's glasses. And the numbers game doesn't seem to matter. Is this the future of BODYSLAM? Is this what we can expect? Wait. What is Torben? Oh, it doesn't matter. This is what Kollaps does. And now, Pete Alexander. The truth hurts. Well, Torben didn't come here to play. Torben's in his gear, and he's here to wrestle. And if Tank can do it, Torben can do it. Oh dear. Oh, Torben. Oh, buddy. And Bam Bam and Jackpot. And Eric Sable looking incensed. I think Sable and Jackpot just followed him out. Well, while Victor, Alexander and Bam Bam are busy in one corner, Toby Jayne is scaling the other. Oh my God, Toby Jayne. Toby Jayne is at the top and goes for the moonsault. Could have broken his damn leg. But that could be the equalizer that Team BODYSLAM needs. And the War Games are spilling out. But critically, crucially, if you're watching closely, folks, there are just 2 people left in that cage. Peter Olysander and Michael Fynne, as Kollaps is being sent to the back. Thanks for coming, fuckers. Because right there, Torben with the door. Slams it in Peter Olysander's face. Caught for the Fynne cutter. Oh, we have waited. Everyone in the back, all the staff have waited for this moment. For Peter Olysander, no friends, no one to turn to, no more favors to call in. The table brought in. And a 3-on-1 affair for the current BODYSLAM champion. The only man to hold the belt 3 times, the longest reigning BODYSLAM champion. But it all may come crashing down. And Michael Fynne with the splash through the table. 1, 2, 3. Michael Fynne is champion. After over a year of dominance, of running roughshod over everyone in the business, Michael Fynne has slayed the demon that is Peter Olysander and has collapsed Kollaps, and in doing so has became once again BODYSLAM champion. 6 years and 1 month after losing the belt, he has once again regained it. And things have been set right at BODYSLAM. We've seen BODYSLAM's past, we've seen its present, and we've seen its future, and the future is bright. What a celebration of Scandinaps! The largest attended event in Scandinavian history culminates in the expulsion of Kollaps and the crowning of a new champion. Michael Fynne is champion, man. And with that, we close the show. What a night it's been at Poland. You can see us again May 10th at the Pompu set. Follow us on socials for more information. To our videographers, to our referees, to our merch table, to everyone who helps out, to Michael Madsen, the referees, everyone in the back. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making BODYSLAM special for 10 years. Here's to 10 more. I have been the voice of Scandagram's TJ Lea. This has been BODYSLAM Wrestling. We will see you very, very soon.
Hey, Kuhn! What the fuck is up, man? Hvis det har været en fed show, lad mig høre sige, ey! Hvis det var godt at se de der fuckboys Kollaps for fucking deres ass kick, lad mig høre sige, ey! Og hvis I glæder jer til, at vi get high bad guy, og nu BODYSLAM champion, yeah, kommer tilbage til København, lad mig høre sige, ey! Tusind tak, fordi I gad at komme ud. I er fucking fede. Vi kunne høre jer højt og tydeligt, da vi stod backstage, og det var en fornøjelse. Og vi glæder os til at komme tilbage til København i maj med Pumperhuset. Lad mig fucking lave for jer selv en gang. Og det er en sidste gang. Kom på Havana, Michael Fynne og hele BODYSLAM. Sidste gang. Lad os høre jer sige ey! Lad mig fucking lave for jer selv. Turn up og hashtag West.